Your brand is a multifaceted reflection of who you are. It encompasses your character, reputation, values, how you dress, how you carry yourself, how you communicate, and how you treat others. It even extends to your choice of associates and social media avatars. Now, it is essential to understand that your brand is about who you are intrinsically, not merely about adopting the external trappings of success. Let me share a story with you. Early in my career, I found myself frequently to be the only woman at the table and the youngest person in the room. And I would love to say to you that I had the confidence that you see today in taking charge and commanding the room with my presence, but that's not true. You see, I often felt that others didn't recognize me as the leader in those moments. So what did I do? I brought this concern to a mentor, and together we explored strategies to boost my confidence and enhance my leadership skills. Now, one of the key areas that we focused on was on building my personal brand. Now, you may be wondering why, because there's many other things that we could have focused on. Well, let me tell you. Because it was essential to define who I was as a leader. You see, you can define yourself, or you can allow others to define you. Now, the process took time, but ultimately, I succeeded in branding myself as a visionary leader committed to excellence. I want you to understand building a robust personal brand can be a strategic tool to enhance your career trajectory. So let's discuss some essential tips to help manage and strengthen your brand. First, always be fair, ethical, and firm. Consistency in fairness, ethics, and firmness in your decisions and actions sets a solid foundation for your brand. This builds trust and respect among your peers and subordinates, establishing you as a reliable leader. So I want you to reflect on how often you've stood firm on ethical grounds and have been fair in difficult decisions. Next, seek out respected mentors and advocates. Mentorship can be powerful, it can be incredible, and it can be beneficial. So seek respected mentors and advocates who can guide you, offer valuable advice, and promote your organizational strength. Now, when you engage with mentors who have navigated similar paths, they can provide insights from your experiences. But keep in mind, when you go to meet with a mentor, you should bring lots of questions and always give them a report on the actions that you've taken. Once you've done the mentorship, I want you to build relationships with positive associates. Surround yourself with individuals who have positive attitudes and speak well of others. These relationships can be uplifting and create a support system. Remember, positivity begets positivity. So, how often do you actively seek to foster relationships with encouraging colleagues? In addition to that, I want you to speak well of others. Make it a habit to speak well of others. This enhances your brand and builds a culture of mutual respect and admiration. It's crucial to be mindful of your words as they reflect your character. So, have you made it a point to acknowledge and praise the efforts of your peers and subordinates lately? Well, if you haven't, today is a day to begin. The next area is to volunteer for challenging, high-profile projects. Don't hesitate to take on high-profile projects. You see, these opportunities can significantly raise your visibility and demonstrate your capability to handle substantial responsibilities. I know it's not easy and I know it's not fun, but volunteering for challenging projects can testify to your proactive and dynamic nature. So remember, when you stepped up for a challenging project, how did it impact your career? This is an area that in today's world of technology is critical. Sign and date your work. Yes, always sign and date your work. This simple practice ensures that your contributions are recognized and attributed to you. It's a straightforward way to safeguard your intellectual property and establish ownership of your work. Here's something that's my favorite, but very difficult to do. And that is admit mistakes and rectify them. You see, when you're wrong, admit it, apologize, and take swift action to correct the problem. Demonstrating accountability shows that you're mature and responsible. So acknowledging mistakes and rectifying them promptly can turn potential negatives into opportunities for growth. Now, I want you to pause for a moment because I've given you a lot of information, but I want you to take that information that I just shared with you and reflect on a situation where you admitted a mistake. How did you handle it? And what was the outcome? You see, managing your brand is an ongoing process that requires dedication and self-awareness. By consistently applying these principles, you can navigate the complexities of leadership roles and ensure that your contributions are recognized. Jeff Bezos said, "Your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room." Remember what I said earlier. You have a choice. You can define your brand, or you can allow others to define your brand. So what steps can you take to enhance your brand further?